Hey guys, today I'm back at it again with another video, Glow Up Part 2. And since it's nice out, I'm going to record outside. So if you hear anything, don't mind. So first, I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Illuminator Primer. And this primer has gold glitter in it already. So this primer itself is going to give you a glow already to make you look dewy. Next thing I like to do, well, the first thing I like to do is really start off, besides that, start off with my eyebrows. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz to fill in my brows, and right there you could tell it already looks fleeky. The next thing I like to put on is the MAC Cosmetics Painterly Pot eyeshadow. For this look, I'm creating a baby smoke. I'm gonna call this a baby smoke. The reason why I'm calling it a baby smoke is that it is a little bit of a smoky eye, but it's not too intense like any other looks that I've tried or any other smoky eyes that I've seen. And for this one, I'm going to use the Morphe palette in 35N, and this color I'm going to use, this orange color I'm going to use first with one of my denser blending brushes to create a transition color. And of course I'm going to put it on my crease like so. In like a V-like position where I put it halfway and then I get a fluffier brush and I blend it out as kind of like a base for my eyeshadow. And that's how it looks right there. Okay, the next thing I do is I go back to the palette with a thinner brush, and then I pick a darker color and I go back with the darker color. That's the color I'm using. To go back with the darker color and I put it right on my lids like my other looks that I've done with eyeshadow, and I go right at the crease, and at the end I go in about halfway. And the reason why I do this is kind of to create a cut crease. That's the baby smoky eye that I'm trying to do. And then I'll go back and I'll put a little bit on my lower eyes towards the lash line, and I'm only going halfway through because I feel like it balances out the baby smoke or the smoky eye or any eyeshadow look you do when you're doing it. Here I'm going back with my blending brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. They have a great array of brushes to go back and blend with. And then again, using a flatter brush by BH Cosmetics, and I go in and I pick up some lighter color. I'm using the Essence eyeshadow for $1.99 in Grammy Goes Glammy, and I put it right on the lids, and I start to put some towards on my tear duct. When you put it there, it opens up your eye, and because I'm going for a dewy, glowy look, I want my eyeshadows to almost glow too. I guess my eyes to glow too. Everything about this look is just gonna glow. It's gonna be great. And the next thing I like to do, I put a little bit of eyeliner once I finished my eyeshadow. It's pretty simple, just three steps. I like to put my eyeshadow on first, just in case if there's any excess powder, I can always knock it off. Right here I'm using my color corrector by Tarte. It's kind of like a concealer too that I use, and it covers my dark circles and anything. And then I blend it out. Next I'm using the Fit Me by Maybelline foundation in Dewy. It's in a light beige. What I like about this is it really is dewy, and at Target I got this for only $5.99. For a foundation that's $5.99, it has pretty good coverage. Blending it out with my beauty blender, and for this line I like the Fit Me because it has a lot of colors. So if you're lighter or if you're darker, they do have the shades to cover you. So I really like this line. Okay, as you can see with just the foundation, it's pretty dewy. There's already shine to it. Okay, and then I'm going back to contour after I finish everything. Contouring with my Wonder Stick, and I like to contour with a gray brown instead of a regular brown or a red brown. I think it looks better that way when you're contouring because you're actually creating a shadow when you're contouring, and with the gray brown it does look more like a shadow. Like you got ill cheekbones, you know? So that's what I like to do. I'm going to blend it out with my e.l.f. brushes, just so that there's no harsh lines with the Wonder Stick. After I blend out my contour, then I go back and I put on some bronzer. I'm using, I think a MAC bronzer. I don't remember the name. I'll look it back up. But of course, I'm putting the bronzer right where I need it, on the sides of my nose, my temples, right on top of where I contoured, just to warm up the skin and kind of emphasize the contour even more. Next, I'm using this NARS blush in Orgasm, I think. I had this for years. I bought this. The only reason why I bought this blush was Drake first rapped about it, and I just had to buy it. So I'm using that, and I put it on, and then I'm going back with my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just going to blend everything out to soften it so that there's no harsh lines. So here you can see there's no lines. It's blended very well. Okay. Whoops. And the next thing I'm using is the soft, almost like the last thing, this is like my finishing touch, the Soft and Gentle highlighter by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm using a fluffy brush to apply it right on top of my cheekbones and everywhere else, like I showed you in my last video, where to highlight. And you can see right there, like the dewy foundation just helps to highlight even more, so it just makes you look like extra glowed up. So I'm gonna highlight all those areas, bridge of my nose, eyebrows, cupid's bow, chin, cheekbones, and you can just see right there how glowy it is, or how pretty it looks, almost like angelic. This almost completes the look. Right here I'm using a brow pencil that I got from Essence, and yes, I said a brow pencil, but I'm using it as a lip liner to create a more natural lip. I like to use the brown and line my lips, and then afterwards go back in and use like a pinky peachy lip gloss to go over it, just to achieve the natural look, or more like soft look, I would say. At this point, the Baby Smoke, if you ladies want to do a red lip or a darker color lip or any lip color, it goes well with this type of eye because the eye is not too intense. It's neutral enough for you to do a colored lipstick, but because I want to do all neutral and soft, I'm going to stick with the brown lip pencil or lip liner, and then the peach. I'm using MAC Cosmetics lip gloss Boy Bait, and I just threw on some lashes at the end, and you can see the glow, and that just completes the look. So that's it. Now we're ready to go. Okay, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.